Thanks for sharing the live, Pink. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We are waiting for decisions from the Supreme Court. Hi, Zach. Wait, is that my Zach? Is that Zach that I know IRL? Or no? No, it's not. Never mind. I thought you were Zach, my friend IRL Zach. We were talking on the phone last night. Who I was like, come hang out in the lives. Damn it. Sorry. I'm very excited that you're here too, new Zach. Nice to meet you too. I'm sorry. I have my own Zach. Yeah. I know, right? Virals? Yeah. Literally just to make sure I have like the earliest possible like access to it. I have the Supreme Court's web page open. I have SCOTUS blog open, and then I have news in my ear from like outside the courthouse just to make sure that I don't like miss it somehow. It might not be TikTok. So the thing is about SCOTUS decision days, they tell us, they just announce that there is a decision day, which means they're like, we're going to release decisions. And it can be one or more decisions. We have no idea. There's no like limit to the number of decisions, I don't believe. It's anyone's guess. So the best we can go off of are the cases on the docket that they have not yet released decisions on and stuff. So I think honestly, I found out literally an hour ago, Carrie. And I like looked it up, and I just see on SCOTUS blog, I see that's like just an independent like news site that like reports on SCOTUS stuff. They announced it basically, or they reported it rather at midnight. So I think it was a last minute thing, which is why I believe maybe people are like, Adam, you should get off your phone then. Go live life. Here, you can start with me. Bye. If anyone wants this, Zach, he's up. Well, so 10 a.m. are when decisions are released, 9 minutes. We don't know for sure if it's a TikTok decision. And when I say a TikTok decision, that could be a decision on the case. It could be a decision to issue a stay. It could be, you know what I mean? So that would, like if it was a stay or an injunction, that would pause the law until they make a decision. Am I on remote? What do you mean by that? I'm listening. Yeah, I'm not there. You can't. So there's no like basically everyone who's at SCOTUS right now is like outside the courtroom. The way decision days like happen, they come out and they basically like put the papers. They basically like put the decisions out, and then like one of them reads, decisions if they choose to. So basically like I did not sleep. I am on Red Note, yes. I'm on all the apps except for Twitter. Same username on every single one. I didn't sleep. I was like trying to sleep, and I was like finally getting a little sleepy. And I was still, of course, doom scrolling. And then I saw that apparently today, like last minute, the SCOTUS announced decision day. So I was like, hold on. And so I jumped out of bed. I put some makeup on because because I assume I'm going to like record a little thing after this. No matter what the decision is, I'm probably going to have to like step away from the live. And you heard speakers broadcasting outside SCOTUS to respect the process. Yeah, quite possibly. I am not fully caffeinated either, but happy to, Gigi. You'll cry at your desk at work? Yeah. I might cry at my desk at work, which luckily is at home right now. God. If anyone wants to hop on voice for when the announcement is made, because I'm going to have to record a little TikTok. Yeah, so all we know is that decision day. So the way we never know. Sorry, my bangs look whack today. We don't know what decisions are going to be released today. The way it works is kind of wild. The SCOTUS basically just says like, hey, on this day of the week, like on this date, we're going to release some decisions. And that means that they're going to release one or more decisions. And they don't tell us what decisions. You basically just find out when they drop the decisions into like fucking bins or whatever for like reporters to grab. That's when you find out. And they don't tell you how many decisions will, release at what time. 10 a.m. they start. I agree, Mountain. The world is bonkers right now. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, I will try, Shelby. Yes, I will do that. Good morning, Achilles. Good morning, guys. We're 5 minutes away from SCOTUS decisions. Maybe a TikTok decision. It may not be a TikTok decision at all. They might be trolling us. But even if it is a TikTok decision, it might not be like the big decision. It might just be a decision on whether or not to issue a stay or an injunction, which is far more likely. Far more likely. Yeah. How are you finding out what they say? I've got the Supreme Court website open, supremecourt.gov. Their opinions page basically is where it gets released. I've got someone outside of the Supreme Court in my ear right now. As soon as it's 10 a.m., they're going to run in and they're going to like check. I also have SCOTUS blog open. That's a great resource. They're just like an independent sort of organization blog that just like reports on SCOTUS stuff. I just have it open because SCOTUS blog like automatically refreshes their like blogging stuff. So just in case, does C-SPAN have this? Hi, Shape. No, because there's no cameras inside the court right now. Hi, Alice. Everyone say hi to Alice. Oh my God, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. It might not be a TikTok decision, okay? SCOTUS decisions are wild. I have not slept at all. I'm sorry. I'm slurring my words. All we know is that it is a decision day. It was announced last minute as far as I know. I literally didn't figure out until 9 a.m. I was doom scrolling after not having slept at all. I ended my live last night at like 4:30 or something. I am nervous too, I'm wearing my lucky ring. My God. It would be diabolical if they say nothing about TikTok. I agree. But also if it is in fact, if it does include a TikTok decision, it is very possible, very likely that it won't be like the big one. It's very likely it will be the like a stay or an injunction. Yeah, Tyler, I don't. Honestly, right now I'm hopeful, right? And I think in large part it's because like right now I'm like, okay, TikTok is banned. TikTok is banned, okay? If we accept that as our reality, TikTok, the law was passed, we're days away, it's about to be banned. I'm hopeful. I see this as a potential change of course. Right now the course is it's going to be banned. So it just makes it a little easier for me. You know? Makes it a little easier on the old ticker. Thank you, Alice. Thank you for the dolphin. Achilles, thank you for the Dalgona. Thank you for the finger heart, fave. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. I'm refreshing. Okay. 1 minute. Oh my god. Are you guys nervous? I'm working out. I'm so nervous. 15 seconds. Okay. All right, here we go. Watch it not be TikTok. Okay. All right, 10 a.m. Here we go. Refresh. Just mad refresh. Refresh. Come on. I'm just also opening. Oh, we got that. All right. Come on. Refresh. If anyone sees it, let me know. If anyone else is refreshing, we're going to crash it. Yeah. Can you imagine if like genuinely like even just half of TikTok users were American? Come on. Oh, God. Come on. It's taking longer. We're refreshing. We're waiting for a Supreme Court decision. SupremeCourt.gov. Come on. Sorry, I'm getting texts. Come on, interns. Come on. Who didn't hit publish on the website? Come on. Who didn't? We know that they are releasing decisions today. We do not know what decisions. They don't tell you what decisions. Interns be interning. Oh my God, 10:02. Come on. Fucking slacking. Oh, I just. Okay. Okay, the first opinion, not TikTok. Okay. Yeah, there will be more. No, they're not. It's not oral. They're just publishing them on their website. More opinions coming. Opinions. Well, so they're released in reverse seniority. So you can see the like initials of the justice that's basically like the writing the opinion on it, and you can tell who's most senior. Come on. Come on. You're not late. We're waiting. We are refreshing. We are refreshing. Send link. I can't send a link in here. Just go to supremecourt.gov. And then just hit the opinions page. supremecourt.gov. Opinions. Come on. Come on. Hey, are any mods in here or anything like that? I didn't realize that we were doing this until 9 a.m. Shortly. Yeah, the EMD, that's not the TikTok one. No, it's not just this one. There's at least one more decision today. That was a rumor that has actually been, it doesn't appear that that's what's happening, Evie. I want someone to hop up on voice chat as a guest so that once, oh, hello. Okay. Okay. Oh. Department of Education versus Louisiana. Damn. All right. It doesn't seem like it's coming this morning. All right. I'm also listening. Okay, final opinion has just been released and it's not TikTok. It's Royal Canin. Damn. It's wild. My page stopped refreshing on 2025. I can't access like today's decisions now. That's wild. On one of my refreshes, it basically... What happened? All right. Yeah, so they still might issue an administrative stay. They are hearing oral arguments on a different case today. Still a big one, but I don't know that I don't think I can like whatchamacallit? Yeah, she might be over No decision as of yet. However, they might issue an administrative stay that is not subject to like decision day, like official releases or anything like that. There's 2 decisions released today. I know. I'm just saying, for while I was refreshing, when the second one came out, like, and I just know because I had 3 sources basically open, but as soon as they dropped the third one, my page stopped refreshing on the correct page. Like, I'm only getting 2024 opinions of the court. I can't access the 2025 ones anymore. And I can't access like today's. It's weird. It came from when the bill was signed into law, and it was just a timer that started automatically. All right. Sorry, guys. No, they have not. It has not been extended by 6 more months. There is a bill that has been introduced in the Senate by Senator Markey, to try to extend it by 270 days. But that has not been passed in the Senate nor the House. Convenient, but that's not what it is, dude. It's not some crazy conspiracy, guys. It's really not. It wasn't. It's not a fucking conspiracy that is happening on the 19th. Nope. All right. Sorry, guys. Today was a SCOTUS decision day. We did not know what decisions they were releasing because we never know. And we were hoping for the TikTok decision. And it turned out it was not. Hi, Matt. Hi, Matt G on YouTube. It was not the TikTok decision. No more opinions today. However, they may issue an administrative stay at any point. They are hearing oral arguments today, so they're about to hear oral arguments on a different case altogether. I would stream that case because it's an important one, also about censorship. But I don't think I can because of the sensitive nature of it. They released 2 decisions on, hold on. One of them was Cayman. And one of them was like a labor one. All right. SCOTUS blog. For some reason, I can't access now. I can no longer access the page. Good morning, guys. Not on TikTok. No news is good news, man. Not when you've got like a deadline that you're marching towards. Now I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at... I shouldn't say this. I've got too many people in here. I'm annoyed at a certain news creator who literally posted being like, TikTok decisions coming today. And I fact checked them. I commented and I was like, wait, how do you know it's today? Isn't that just suspicious? And they posted it multiple times. It's happening on Wednesday. And this is a very respected news TikToker, very respected. And it bothers me because this isn't the first time that I've caught them sort of saying something that's just their read on the situation and saying it as fact. They would have no way of knowing that. Yeah, exactly, Carrie. And that's what fucking bothers me. And I know that because I know how Supreme Court decisions work. But I asked because I was just like curious, like just in case maybe they got some intel or there was like some bit of news I totally missed or, somehow. But yeah, now I'm mad. Now I'm annoyed because I haven't slept. I didn't sleep all night. So I'm like primed to be annoyed. Is this a common issue among reporters, journalists? I mean, everyone's going to get things wrong every once in a while, for sure. But, like, it was speculative it would be today. They shouldn't have stated it as fact. That's my thing. They could have said maybe. And, like I said, look, SCOTUS decision day. Nowhere. And then in the title of this thing, I said SCOTUS decision day TikTok ? Because that's all I had room for. Like, yeah, they should not have said... Who said that? Oh, another one? I'm talking about someone else. I'm not talking about Aaron Parnas. Who, by the way, also not entirely unbiased on some big issues. Just be aware. Just be aware. No decision was made today. No decision was made today. He is very, exactly, Fiona. He's very anti-watermelon. Very anti-watermelon. So just be aware. Also, his dad is like one of the guys that went to prison, I think, for trying to steal a schmishmection. Just... I'm not sure I know who that is. Yeah, right. Yeah, Jade. No, unfortunately, today's decisions do not include the TikTok one. Now, they still might announce they can issue an administrative stay at any time, so that could still be announced today. Oh, did he say that? God, that fucking drives me nuts. I saw that coming from a lot of American journalists. And like, yeah, like France's government has collapsed, blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's not, man, you guys are so fucking dramatic, man. So fucking dramatic. Like, technically, I hate that shit. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, France. A bunch of Americans were like, France's government has collapsed. And it's like, you don't know how Parliament works. Just say it. Just say it. Fucking dramatic. The responsibility. Yeah, I agree. So frustrating. Absolute rage bait. Absolute, like, American exceptionalism bait. Just like... If there's no decision, yes. If there's no decision, then the timeline on the law proceeds as scheduled. Yes, if no one does anything by the 19th, it will be banned. Now, the SCOTUS could issue a stay. They could issue a stay at any time today. Technically. No TikTok decision this morning in the end. Okay. I'm fucking annoyed. I screenshotted their posts where they said something, where they said, TikTok decision happening today. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put them on blast. They're way fucking bigger than me. But I will know. I will remember. I'm tallying up the times that No, I'm not going to put them on blast. But like, I kind of want to message them and be like, can you fucking cut it out? Can you just fucking cut it out? Twice now. I've been, and like, literally, I just ask a question. They say something and I'm like, I can't find a source for this. Twice. And like, you know? Oh, thank you. Welcome. I'm really late to TikTok. I've been on here less than 2 years, to be honest. Exactly, Jade, right? And the thing is also like I get it, right? Like not everyone's going to get it right 100% of the time. And by the way, there's another news creator that drives me fucking insane because they get so much wrong. And to me, and they're huge too, but they get so much wrong and it drives me nuts because I'm like, oh, you just don't know how anything works. You just don't know, like so clearly. But it drives me nuts because a lot of it that they like would be so easily Googleable. And I've corrected them a few times. And they've taken videos down because I've been like, hey, actually, like, this is what it is. Or sometimes they'll be like, and like, maybe this, maybe that. And I'm like, actually, blah, 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 this. Like, you could Google it, dude. It would be really easy. Sorry, that would yeah. Anyway. And then some of those news creators are literally paid by members of the government. I have yet to see clear evidence. I saw a TikTok. I had a TikTok, the news girl. That sounds familiar. I actually don't know what it is. I agree. Blah, 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 blah. How often does SCOTUS release? So they announce when a decision day is going to happen, and they can announce it at any point. They can announce it last minute. I'm pretty sure this one was announced pretty last minute. No, they released decisions, but like, drives me fucking nuts. I'm so tempted to just comment, bruh. ... No, I'm just mad. I'm bitching about other news creators spreading misinformation. No, today. So, an administrative stay, my understanding is that an administrative stay can be released at any point. So technically, they could issue an administrative stay today after hearing oral arguments in a totally different case. The case that they're hearing oral arguments in today is the Texas age verification case for sites relating to, maize, corn, maize, as indigenous peoples of yore called it. Maize. Adult stuff. Yeah, thank you. Caught my drift. That's good. Caught my drift. I just like ha, ha, caught it. Coming up after the grown-up stuff. Yeah. So that's the oral arguments today. I would love to stream those. Maybe I'll stream them on like YouTube or something if you guys want to find me on there. I don't think I can stream the audio on here from that. That's going to get me in trouble, unfortunately. Yeah, they issued the decisions, not TikTok though. No TikTok decision today. God, now I can't sleep. Jesus. You would like to hear it? Okay. How am I feeling about Red Note? I mean, I got it. I don't think it's not a replacement for TikTok, obviously. At least not for people like me. Because it censors so much. It's like way stricter on its rules. People like me cannot post our TikTok content on there. Which is fine. I respect that. But I'm on there. I'll post a couple silly things on there and stuff. I definitely want to stick it to the American government. But if you want my biting commentary and news stuff, it's going to have to be somewhere else. Especially because I'm mostly talking about political news. So, you know. Yeah, Carrie. How's my arm? I don't have a great pitch through. No, so they have released the 2 decisions they're going to release today. They were not TikTok related. Sorry, guys. I know y'all got excited. We have no way of knowing. All they can do is announce decision days, and then we wait, and at 10 a.m. we see what decisions they release that day. And today was not a TikTok decision. They still might issue an administrative stay today. In theory, they could do that. Decisions basically get released at 10 a.m. and not after that. So we're done for the day on decisions. An administrative stay, my understanding is that an administrative stay, they could issue it today after, like, you know, at any hour, basically, probably after oral arguments. There's nothing to specifically suggest that that is what's going to happen today, so I'm not going to be like, hey, maybe they'll do this. Like, it's possible they could do that. They could do that at any time. But don't sit here being like, hey, maybe at the end of the day today they're going to do this. There's no indication of that. Yeah, so call your reps right now. BFFR News. What is that? Call your representative, email your representative. There is currently a new bill being floated by a couple of senators, pushed by a couple of senators to extend the timeline of the original bill by 270 days. Personally, that I want SCOTUS to rule. I want this to be saved by SCOTUS, okay? I want SCOTUS to just like outright rule, yeah, this is an infringement on First Amendment rights. That is the best case scenario for everything and everyone. Best case scenario. That is the cleanest way that we get out of this fucking bullshit. And it's also and by that, I don't just mean like law-wise, like in terms of like them passing another law, whatever. But it's the cleanest way in that is the best way to ensure that TikTok is less likely to have to be like currying favor with certain politicians, if you catch my drift. I don't want this app bought by an American fucking billionaire. I don't. Especially no American fucking billionaires that already own social media of any type. I don't want this app in their hands. I think that is dangerous. I also don't want this app to be dependent on political people who want to force this app and other apps to bow to their will in order to be allowed to exist. That is a bad precedent to set. I do not want laws like this to work this way. That is fucking dangerous. If this law is allowed to stand and then the app is allowed to be saved by kowtowing to the commander-in-chief, because ultimately the bill says like the president can decide if they meet the requirements, blah, 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 whatever, then that is an incredible, that's not just bad for this app. That's not just bad for TikTok. That's bad for everything from here on out, okay? Because that just set a precedent that our First Amendment rights are entirely negotiable and perfectly okay to use as a political tool. Like, not just negotiable as in like, oh, they can take them away every once in a while, but like, no. They can be leveraged. They can be leveraged against us in a very particular and dangerous way. And I don't want that fucking precedent set. I want SCOTUS to make the ruling, because also, here's the thing, even if SCOTUS rules to let the law go forward, we're going to see a lot of fucking machinations and stuff like happening, and we're going to see this negotiation, and we're going to see homeboy, you know who I'm talking about, be like, I'm going to save it, but first you got to fucking follow the rules. Or there's going to be a bunch of billionaires that are also equally dangerous trying to acquire it. Neither situation is good for any of us. Even if you agree with the fucking knucklehead, which like, okay, not good. Yes, that is where we are, but like we got to carve out like little bits where we can, man. You know what I mean? The ban has passed, but a lot of people are responsible, Will. A lot of people. All right, let's see. Let's see what else. Oh, good God. We don't know yet. We do not know that yet. TikTok decision was not dropped today. All right. I am exhausted. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. No opinion made it. Thank you, Carrie. Yeah, no decision today on TikTok. No decision was made on TikTok today, guys. Ay. All right, all right. When will we know about the 270-day delay? That could happen at any point. I was trying to pull up. I saw like a thread where someone, but then it refreshed, where someone was talking about how Congress was scrambling on the legislation. Here's the thing. We know they can act quickly because they did with the TikTok ban. But again, personally, I want this resolved cleanly. I want this resolved with a SCOTUS decision ruling that it is not in the best interest of people's First Amendment rights. They were all made. All the decisions were released today. Sorry, guys. So Friday, perhaps. Probably not Sunday. They could announce a decision day any day, tomorrow or Friday. While I have your attention, please find me on the other apps, guys. Please. They finished their decisions for today, yeah. No TikTok decision. Their opinions, I should say. Now I'm getting the page. Great. Ni hao. Lettuce. Thanks for the follow, guys. Thank you. Yeah, they're done with their opinions for the day. I can't believe I put makeup on for this. Now that I don't love you guys. And I love looking good for you guys. Look at these fucking circles under my eyes. I look like Senator Palpatine. I feel like Senator Palpatine. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna learn Chinese too. I think I'm gonna go lay down. No decision today. No decision. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No, we don't talk about like that about ourselves. I'm annoyed. I haven't slept. I'm cranky, okay? I'm cranky. I'm taking it out on myself. It's okay. You did? Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for finding me on YouTube. Oh, I can't say that on here. I'm on YTIGBSRN. All of them. Thank you, Danny. These circles are actually more a reflection of doom scrolling all night. I was live till like 4:30 last night. I got in bed, couldn't sleep, wouldn't sleep. I tried a couple times, not very hard. And like luckily I was like, I picked my phone up again around 9 a.m. at one point, or was on it. I don't fucking know. And I saw a mention, I don't know, is it lucky? I could have slept through this. I could have finally fallen asleep and just slept through this and I never would have been, it would have been fine. Okay, bye, Rose. The app doesn't need you either, dude. See ya. Okay. We don't want you here either. Cool. Thanks. Take out the trash, won't you? Coffee cup. Oh, is there a scenario where if they do, then it would be banned. If they kick it back, then usually that just means that the lower decision stands. Typically. Jada. Rose is gone, though. Guys, Rose is gone. I blocked her. No news. What do I think is the most likely outcome? God, I don't know. I'm a little bit hopeful, but I think that might just be because right now, as it stands, if no one does anything, it's getting banned. Hi, Balloon. And have a good day, Danny. Thank you. They are done releasing opinions today, yes. They release all opinions at 10 a.m. They're done. They're done for the day. Yeah. I don't know. I'm on all of them. I need ones that monetize, though. So I'm on YT if you want to find me on there. There's a petition up on change.org. They don't give a shit, dude. I'm sorry. No, you should sign petitions. You should do it. But mainly you should call your representative. You should call your representatives and beg them. But also beg them. Personally, I want this resolved cleanly. I want the Supreme Court to rule against the law. That is the cleanest way we all get out of this relatively unscathed. Because if as soon as it gets lobbed back to Congress and it's a delay situation and it's a like, oh, the law is totally legal and stuff, then starts the negotiation where the fucking commander-in-chief can basically hold this app hostage and make its owners bow down to him completely in order to be allowed to exist in this country. Or they sell to another fucking billionaire who already owns a social media app and does not own it responsibly. That applies to all of them, okay? So, yeah. So I would much rather it get resolved cleanly. I would much fucking rather the Supreme Court just say, like, nah, this is an infringement on our First Amendment rights. Because also, by the way, it doesn't end at TikTok. It doesn't end at TikTok. If they rule that the law is totally fine, the negotiation thing and the holding it for ransom doesn't just end at TikTok. All of a sudden, the government just confirms it can do that now. They can ban any fucking app, any fucking utility, any way that we can, they can absolutely get rid of our First Amendment right and hold it hostage until the people who control it agree to very, very extreme requirements and partisan requirements. Yeah, exactly, Lindsay. Our data is going to be so friggin' secure, though. Exactly, Erica. That's what I've been saying this whole time. I fucking hate when people are like, well, China, like, I get you're upset, but also, like, well, China blocks our apps. China doesn't allow American apps, so we're just doing what they do. It's like, yeah, but isn't America really fucking proud of the fact that it's not China? Isn't that, like, the whole fucking motto? Hey, at least we're not China. What do you fucking mean? Well, China gets to do it, so we're going to do it. Okay. So you're China. You're China. Tell me again why you're supposedly, like, fucking better than them. If your argument is, well, we can do it because China does it. Come on. It's like just not even funny. It's like without a bit of irony, they say it. Exactly, right, Karina? Yeah, they're like, can you believe China for banning apps? People don't even have free speech in China. You don't want to live in China. Can you imagine? They're so evil. So we're going to do exactly what they do. And that's how we defeat them. God. I mean, listen, by the way, I don't want this to be misconstrued as like praise for China or the CCP, okay? That is not the solution. Yeah, fuck the CCP. I don't know if I can even say that on this app. Fuck that. Fuck the CCP, okay? Not great. Not good. But when the American government does what the CCP does, it's also not good. You don't get to bitch about every shitty thing that the American government does and then act like it's okay when the CCP does it. That's the difference, okay? Yeah, I'm pointing out that, like, they're you know what I mean? Like, absolutely, it's fucked up. But it's also fucked up when the CCP does it. It does. We don't have to, like, love the CCP to point out that the U.S. government is becoming or is quite authoritarian. Thank you. Don't confuse the two. You don't have to love the CCP to like criticize and recognize the authoritarianism in the U.S. government. The reason, like, yeah, I see some people acting as though, like, this is a way into, like, just loving the CCP. It's like, no. Let's be fucking real here. You don't get to, like, condemn the American government for doing shit and then be like, but it's great when they do it. That's just not how that fucking works. That just makes you the American government. That makes you as bad as them. The U.S. government is like, no, it's bad when they do it, but it's great when we do it. Don't become them. Same as the CCP, you know? Yeah, exactly. You also don't have to hate the U.S. to criticize its policies. Sure. But there's plenty to hate. About, you know, being stuck here. Yeah, no TikTok news today, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. I was really excited too. If you see anyone out there who was saying that today for sure was going to be the decision, fucking call them out, will you? Some irresponsible news creators out here. All right. I'm going to, like, lay down and I might sleep for a week. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Find me on all the apps, please. Please. I love you guys. You're the best. You're the best. Exactly, pretentious. Ay. Sorry. Nighty night. Nighty night. All right, pretentious. I'm hanging up on you too. Love you though. Love